In ancient Greek mythology, chaos was the first entity at the beginning of the universe. But this word doesn't mean disorder as we know it today. In Greek, the word chaos means vast void, gap, or separation. So, chaos actually represents the infinite emptiness before existence. Chaos is not a god, nor a conscious being. It is not the opposite of order, but what comes before order. For the universe to be born, the first thing needed was non-existence. And from this infinite void, everything was born. In other words, chaos is the ancestor of everything. At the beginning of everything, there was only chaos in a dark and infinite void. In this state of disorder, where everything was tangled within one another, the essential elements for life, earth, sky, and sea, were mixed together. But the earth had no shape, there was no air in the sky, nor water in the sea. So, the first to emerge from chaos was Gaia, the solid embodiment of earth. Gaia was such a powerful being that, when the time came, she would give birth to the three oldest gods, mountains, sky, Uranus, and sea, using only her own power. And this was merely the beginning of creation. But in order for Gaia to initiate all of creation, there had to be love, Eros. And at that moment, from chaos, Eros emerged. His existence became the foundation of all acts of reproduction. The formation of life continued with the emergence of darkness from chaos. From this darkness came two primordial deities, Nyx, the darkness of the earth, and Erebus, the darkness of the underworld. Nyx was a mysterious goddess who represented the night. Her hands were like a veil that covered the world in darkness. She was born to cover the earth and hide everything within the night. Erebus, on the other hand, was the very embodiment of the darkness through which souls and the dead journeyed. His presence unlocked the doors to the secrets lying deep within the shadows of chaos. Later, through the union of Erebus and Nyx, the light of the heavens, Ether, and the light of the earth, Hemera, were born. Ether was the divine light of the sky. Upon his birth, he became a being who adorned the sky and illuminated the stars. Hemera was the light of the earth. With her arrival came the first light of dawn, descending upon the world and lighting up the soil. This light, carrying nature's awakening and vitality, became the source of life. Thus, Ether and Hemera illuminated the darkness of Nyx and Erebus, balancing the universe. That place emerged from chaos, deep within the lowest part of the universe. It was called Tartarus, and it was known as the underworld, or hell. Now, all the necessary conditions for the final stage of creation were in place.